What's good, Osiris here? Middle Mag.
Middle Maga.
Speaking of Middle Mag, I've been putting in work on the website. That means paying somebody else to put in the work. And I'm proud of where it's at. Got a new article. Let's take a look. Tucker from Russia with love? Word? Tucker's out here causing problems, causing a stir, risking his life and everything. I don't think he's an op at this point. Anything's possible, but if you go to the website, latest blogs, Tucker Carlson in Moscow, will this lead to a Putin interview? Let's take a look. What do we have here? Breaking from Colin Rugg on Twitter. He said that Tucker Carlson reportedly spotted in Moscow. Russia, of course, as speculation swirls that he will be interviewing Vladimir Putin. Well, if I'm in town, maybe I'll just stop on by. I'll text him. Tucker Carlson said he previously planned on interviewing Putin until he found out that the U.S. government was spying on him. That would probably change your mind to rethink and refocus. Like, should I do this? Are they going to arrest me? What are they going to do? Are they going to find dirt on me?
NSA broke into my Signal account, which I didn't know they could do.
How do you know the NSA broke into your Signal?
Because they admitted it. I got a call from somebody in Washington. This person said, are you going to come to Washington anytime soon? Yeah, actually, I'm going to be up in a week. Meet me Sunday morning. So I go, and this person's like, are you planning a trip to go see Putin? And I was like, how would you know that? I haven't told anybody. I mean, anybody, not my brother, not my wife, nobody. How would you know that? Because NSA pulled your text with this other person you were texting. How did you know that?
Well, because that's their business to know. Yeah. People are big mad about this. All he's going to do is ask him a couple questions. He arrived in the Russian capital on Friday, on February 1st. Carlson's journey documented from a layover in Istanbul, Turkey, to his attendance at the Spartacus Ballet. Wow. That was when the visit was confirmed. They saw him at the ballet up in the balcony, and that's when the speculation started. Everybody's curious what's going on. Let's listen and let's take it in. How's the left doing? The bootlicking corporate Republican or corporate Democrat, the establishment of fire alarm pulling left. Bill Kristol says, perhaps we need a total and complete shutdown of Tucker Carlson re-entering the United States until our country's representatives can figure out what's going on. No, maybe we shouldn't. Gavin Newsom took all the homeless people in San Francisco, it seemed like in one day, swept them in the sewers or somewhere. I don't know where nobody knows where they were. Where were they? Were they in homeless shelters? I don't know. I never got a clear answer to that. They just poof, disappeared. An enemy, the guy who's facilitating the invasion at the border in Xi Jinping. Tucker is doing nothing than potentially asking Putin a couple questions, and these fire alarm pullers are big mad. Why are they mad? Why would they be mad? Let's look at Putin's speech during the 18th annual meeting of Valdai Discussion Club in Sochi, dated October 21st, 2021. He started talking about Western culture. He said, I quote, "The fight for equality and against discrimination has turned into aggressive dogmatism, bordering on absurdity. When the works of the great authors of the past, such as Shakespeare, are no longer taught at schools or universities because their ideas are believed to be backward." That's a quote from Putin. Another quote from Putin. He drew a direct line between Western trends and past Soviet policies, saying the only thing that I want to say now is that their prescriptions are not new at all. It may come as a surprise to some people, but Russia has been there already after the 1917 revolution. The Bolsheviks, relying on the dogmas of Marx and Engels, also said that they would change existing ways and customs, and not just political and economic ones, but the very notion of human morality and the foundations of a healthy society. Putin expressed concerns over the movement towards eliminating traditional gender roles. Said zealots of these new approaches even go so far as to want to abolish these concepts altogether. Anyone who dares mention that men and women actually exist, which is a biological fact, risk being ostracized. So you look at it and you wonder, well, why would you be so? We're not in war with Russia. I know it's a proxy war, but it's not a war, even if we were in war. Why are you so scared to hear what Vladimir Putin has to say? Because he says a lot of the same things I say on this channel, a lot of the same things Tucker says, and a lot of normies might hear it too. Tucker, I hope you do, and Godspeed. If this is real, man, I really hope he's okay and he can do that. Man, that would be very important if we could hear from Vladimir Putin after all this gaslighting in America. Why would I need to be an enemy of Putin? Why would I be more of an ally to Israel than Russia? That doesn't even make historical sense. Yeah, it might open up some eyes. Let's see what happens.
Middle MAGA.